You are looking at the Delonghi Magnifica ESAM4200.S. Why they need names so long? You can say Delonghi Magnifica in an accent if you want, if it makes you feel a little bit more continental. I know this machine makes me feel a little bit more continental. Every time I press the button, it fills the house with a delicious, freshly made coffee smell, which you only really get properly from a bean to cup. And this is Delonghi's kind of introductory bean to cup machine. I've had some pretty awesome machines on loan to me from Express Coffee, expresscoffeeuk.co.uk, and they have done a wonderful job of supplying me with some machines to look at, which I would never normally fork out the money to get hold of. I've been really spoiled, especially when you look at some of the Jura range. But this machine, I think, is very affordable. It's, like I say, their introductory bean to cup. It has a kind of a tube system, which means that as soon as the beans are ground, they are straight into the mix, brewed immediately, and you're not having any loss of freshness there. Very simple. You've got your on button, and the machine will normally clean itself out, do a rinse through when you first turn it on, so you can either stick a cup under it like I do occasionally, or rinse the drip tray out when it's full, and it does tell you when these things are happening. You can choose 1 cup or 2 cups from the separate spouts. Steam. You've got a steam arm here that swings out for you to create a really nice froth with your milk. I've actually started getting into my just plain black coffee. The crema on here is really nice. For me to adjust the strength, it's 1 knob here. That's always on maximum, you know what I'm saying? And here, this kind of gives me a very small espresso, normal size, then a smaller cup, and then that will give me kind of this size cup. Here I can tell it to select powder, which is from the little door in the middle. I like the fact it's not easy to mix your powder from your beans. You do not want to be putting beans in your powder drawer. And there's a lovely little scoop there as well, built in. Your beans go in here, nice little hot plate here, and this is a really good point as far as I'm concerned, because this slots into here quite nicely. A lot of machines I've had to kind of lift them out a bit to fill with water. This is a front-loading water tank, really nice, and full to the brim almost, as you can see. So that just slots straight in there. Dead simple operation. This adjusts depending on what kind of cup you've got, so how big it is, and it's just 1 button really, and that is that button there. A couple of warning lights that I haven't really seen any action from. Here's your steam adjustment. Not a lot else to say. Very simple, very nice, and most importantly of all, it produces really good coffee. You can get this from Express Coffee, and I think it run at the moment at about £380, £370. But go and check the website, expresscoffeeuk.co.uk, and you'll see all the details that you need. I think I'll have a coffee. That's what I'm talking about. Delicious, and check out the cream.